Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel at Peace and Makeover. Today I'm joined by
Mr. Vanskers.
We're going to be checking out Ahmed Deedat answers, did God advise drinking on alcohol in the Bible? Wow. I want to hear his own opinion about it though. So guys, without further ado, let's get started.
Are you saying, sir, that Mr. Deedat's reference to the section relating to alcohol was quoted out of context? Is that what you're saying?
Said he gives a one-sided view of what the scripture is.
Do you want him now to explain why it was contextual and not out of context?
Well,
is that your question?
No, I'm just taking up on the point that he has spoken, right? What I want this audience to know that there's a balanced view of the scriptures.
Yes, but we are not interested in statements. We have invited people to engage in a debate with Mr. Deedat. And you could very well have done so. But you're now asking a question. It is therefore his right to address your question. Mr. Deedat, the reference which you made to alcohol, the questioner says that it was quoted out of context.
The context, let him read the context. Why read chapter 20 when the chapter is 31? The context is the text that goes with it, before or after. I'm sure you understand simple English. The context is the text that goes with it, not chapter 20, not chapter 1, not book of Genesis. The context. Verse 5, verse 4, verse 3, verse 2, verse 1. Read it in the context.
Okay. Verse 4 on through to 6, chapter 31. It is not for kings, O Laniel. It is not for kings to drink wine, nor for princes strong drink, lest they drink and forget the law and pervert judgment, or pervert judgment of any of the afflicted. Give strong drink unto him that is ready to perish, and wine unto those that be heavy of heart. Let him drink and forget his poverty and remember his misery no more.
Right, you have done it. You have done it. It's telling you that the words of King Lemuel, the utterance which his mother taught him, what, my son, and what, son of my womb, and what, son of my vows, do not give strength to women, nor your ways to that which destroys kings. It is not for kings. It is not for kings, the rulers. O Lemuel, it is not for kings to drink wine. But the kings must be sober. The kings, the rulers, they must remain sober. The white man in Africa, he must remain sober. The American in America, in Canada, in Australia, the Australian rulers of Australia, they must remain sober. Listen, it is not for kings, means rulers, O Lemuel, it is not for kings to drink wine, nor for prince intoxicating drinks, lest they drink and forget the law. Lest they drink, they are to rule. They mustn't drink. Very good, good advice. Now, verse 6, and give strong drink to him who is perishing. Look, you rulers, you mustn't drink. You're going to rule. How are you going to rule if you are drunk? You mustn't drink, but now you give to those who are perishing. Give them. Look, this is in the context. I'm reading in the context. Give strong drink to him who is perishing, and wine to those who are bitter of heart. Let him drink and forget his poverty, and remember his misery no more. That is what they are doing in South Africa, the black man, in Canada, the red Indian, in America, the red Indian, the Aborigines of Australia, in India. This is what is happening.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا إنما الخمر والميسر والأنصاب والأزلام رجس من عمل الشيطان فاجتنبوه لعلكم تفلحون لكم تفلحون لكم تفلحون لكم تفلحون لكم تفلحون لكم تفلحون.
This scripture is talking like the drinking passage. Every time people always debate about this, should Christian drink? Should Christian not drink? So he himself was reading out from the Bible. This man is only trying to like always bring a Christian, like Christian were always doing the wrong thing. He's always trying to do that most of the time. When he was like read the full context, like what the context was talking about, when he said rulers should not drink. If they drink, they will not be able to rule, and that is true. But that does not mean the rulers itself does not drink. So drinking does not mean you ought to drink to the point that you are drunk. Our Bible also says drink but don't not be drunk. So when you go extreme to when you are drunk, you are unaware most of the time of what you are doing. So that's what we're debating about drunk men sleeping with raping women. So when you drink excessively, too much of everything is bad. You know the result of your action. When you know yourself, you can't finish a cup of an alcohol, you just drink everything, a cup of brandy, drink everything, a cup of whiskey. Why? Because you know, when you drink a glass of brandy or a glass of whiskey, you know yourself, you can't finish it. And whenever you finish it, you are going to be drunk. So why do such a thing where you know this is the result is going to happen? Most people who are sorrowful end up drinking, and that is true. People who are lavishing in anguish, they end up drinking because they want to forget about it. That's what the Bible says, give the drink to those who are perishing, those who are poor, but who feel like their life is miserable. But it's not like a good thing to do. It's not. Because the result of you drinking, it's chaotic. It's very, very bad. So my take for this is do not drink to the point that you are drunk. Drinking itself is not a bad thing, but excessive drinking is bad. So him answering the question he was taking is a debate class, so I won't argue with what he said right there, because they're actually trying to debate. But the black man over there was asking a question. But the purpose of them being there is because of the debates. So he was trying to answer the black man, but the way he was answering it, it's not actually like, should I use the right, proper. You get, so it's taking like an argument, like you are wrong. You get, there's a way you try tell someone you are wrong. This is not how it's supposed to be. Even your own word.
You teach them.
Yeah, you advise, teach them, not proving it. The way he was proving it, like I'm sure the black man will also go back home and go and drink.
Because he didn't even clarify.
Yeah, he didn't actually like clarify it, because the black man was asking a question. From my own opinion, we're drinking is something that be happened ever since before the time of Jesus. After the time of Jesus, everything keep on drinking. Even when Jesus went for the first miracle that Jesus performed, when turned water to wine. You see, people, they were like, why are you bringing us this fresh one where we are already drunk already with the old one? So when you drink to a point, you know, hey, you are already like, you can't try to control your own self. It's very, very bad. It's very, very bad, because your results or what the outcome of you drinking might be very terrible, that you are going to regret your action you have done your entire life. So be very, very disciplined. When it comes to drinking, I feel like if you are drunk, you're not disciplined enough. But if you know you are sorrowful, you are lavishing in pain and stuff like that, people have that way of pouring out their pains and sorrow. People do it through drinking. People don't do it through drinking. Everybody have that way of expressing their emotions, of pouring out their aggression out. So I feel like everyone is different, but drinking to the point like you can't control yourself is bad. So should Christians drink? Yes. Should they drink to the point that they're drunk? No. That is just it for me. So kings and queens still drinks. Because you're a king or a queen doesn't mean you don't drink. But there's a limit. You shouldn't drink to the point you can't direct your people who are looking up to you. This is what you should do. This is what you should do. You shouldn't drink to that point. That is what. Same Muslims, you guys don't drink, so I would like to know why you guys don't drink. If you can comment down below in the comment section, I would like to know why. That is it for me. So drinking to me, it's normal. It's not a bad thing. What do you think?
Well, when it comes down to drinking, it still comes to your own perception, because there are Christians who don't drink, and there are Christians who drink, and there are Christians who get drunk. So it all comes down to you. So when it comes to drinking, the Bible is not against it, because even Jesus, Son of God, he turned water into wine, and the Bible said, give wine to those who are in sorrows, let them drink and forget their misery. And he was talking about the kings, that they should not drink because they'll forget about what they're ruling. So I just feel it's all comes down to you, what comes down to your discipline and why you're drinking. Because sometimes people just drink for fun. People drink because of the fact that their friends are drinking. So nevertheless, taking alcohol is bitter. So it's not like it's something that's enjoyable. It's just the vibe and maybe the after feeling. But still, red wine is healthy for our body though. And sometimes if you go to the hospital, they'll recommend you to take 1 or 2 glasses of red wine. So it's also beneficial. And when it comes to it, wow, do you drink?
Yeah. It's just like, let me say, hard drugs. People take like morphine. Morphine is basically for pain. People take tramadol. You know,
even cocaine too is for pain.
Cocaine itself is illegal. But people who take morphine, tramadol, you know, this itself, this is the result that will happen when you take this. Sometimes people want to take SSI, I want to feel high, I want to feel this. People smoke like some marijuana. You know, this is the result is going to happen. Even if you don't drink, the effect of someone drinking and getting stupor, you can also take those drugs and get in stupor.
Yeah.
So it's all
not just drinking.
It all goes with discipline. So it's not because your religion say do not drink, you go take marijuana. What is the result? What's the end result?
It's the same loss of control you can
you have to be very mindful. So that is my own take for this. It's not by drinking something that is very, very terrible. You have to be very mindful. That's why they say alcohol is for the age of 18 and above.
Yeah. Where you'll be able to be responsible for your actions.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, as long as the Bible do not condemn it, like say drink but not be drunk. And 2, I feel Ahmed that he should explain his points and not make it an argumentative discussion. He should just explain it to them, because for them to ask, they're trying to learn, they're trying to understand your own contents of it. So if you're replying someone, say it in a way that is understandable, a way that it feels like you are just replying them, not getting a fight or an argument out of it. But at the end of the day, it all falls down on your belief, your understanding, and your perception. Like I said, a lot of Christians don't drink and a lot drink. So it's all comes down to what you want to do. So guys, please let us know what you think about our reaction. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and share our videos. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.